Deva batting.
Go. And further afield in the Sultanate of Oman. Being bowled.
मायाले जोड्ने जिन्दगीलाई ordinaryबाट extraordinary बनाउने सधैँ KFC.
Inside the 3 spots between the 2 regions. Misses the pull shot. Does seem to change a bit here when the floodlights kick in. The conditions always are a bit different to what we've seen earlier in the day. The ball, that noise outside. Beautiful pick-up pull shots. On-pace delivery from Shah Faisal. Just rolls his wrists on that really nicely. Almost making too much noise for us to even contain ourselves here in the commentary box. Beautiful stroke, really nicely affected.
Just it was pitched outside the leg stump, helped it away down to deep square leg. Rasid Riaz, the umpire, just checking the ball.
Yeah, that T20 World Cup qualifier 2 years ago for the Asia region, I was just talking. For those who remember it, they'll probably never forget the scenes there in Kirtsapur. In theory, it was a celebration game, wasn't it? Both sides had qualified, and it was a lovely euphoric day. But they put on an absolute exhibition. 184 played 184 as the match was tied. It went to a super over. And then ultimately it was Naseem Kushi who had the final say, because his 3 massive sixes off Abhinesh Bahara, who was trusted to bowl the super over, had it been the option of Sandeep Lamachani, who defended just 8 runs required to win in the final over. There was 7 in total. He actually picked up 3 wickets on the run out between Rohit Paudel and Karan KC 2. And then despite Kushal Malla hitting a couple of boundaries, Nepal were never going to chase the 22 that they required in the super over. So Oman got their hands on the trophy, but it was an amazing occasion. 2 sides kind of came together in celebration. A completely packed out crowd. I think you were there with me, Paresh, weren't you? What a game that was.
Yes, I was there, and going to the super over, and Oman beating Nepal in the super over in the final.
Big call, wasn't it, to go with Bahara instead of, it felt like kind of Lamachani had the momentum. Maybe he should have been given the ball. But it was an all-time classic, that one. 184 for 6 Nepal made. Oman 184 for 9. Kashyap Prajapati 63 was adjudicated player of the match, and it was Aqib Ilyas who was the player of the series, who had more than 100 runs and 10 wickets to his. Yeah, that day took a real liking to Fayaz Butt, if I remember correctly. 9 boundaries, 54 he made off just 25. He'll have a role to play tonight, as always. As Bertel gets his pull shot out, and now this may well have gone just shy of going all the way. No complaints from the Nepal substitutes in the dugout. They probably had a good view, but maybe just a fraction in front of the rope, and it runs for 4.
Yeah, this shot suggests that the pitch is playing really good for the batters. Inches inside the rope.
We had a big moment of controversy, didn't we, in the Qatar game, where it appeared as though the ball had landed on the rope and the full fielder indicated 4, and then the umpire really didn't have any choice but to no complaints at all. You'd imagine if the Nepal
कार्पेट को पछाडी को लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला। कार्पेट को शहंशाह
Cup. We saw Ian Bishop's message last night. Wishing Nepal well in this crucial game. Ravichandran Ashwin has just tweeted a photo of Rohit Paudel. It says, "Keep chasing your dream. Well done, Rohit Paudel. Well done, Nepal." To his 12 million followers. Edged. Would have been out had a first slip been in place. Instead, Sheikh gets lucky and will get a boundary for.
Trying to play inside out, Asif Sheikh getting that edge. We could see a hint of a turn there by Shakil Ahmed. Very good bowler for Oman.
Fans already reaching fever pitch. We're only in the fourth over here. Frenzied chance of Nepal outside our window. This could be a really enjoyable evening. There is no doubt that I think it was interesting out there at the toss. So many might say to me, "Well, Lenny, why didn't you ask both of the captains about qualifying?" I think on this occasion probably wasn't the right thing to do. We'll talk to them about that after the game. From what I gather, I don't think Nepal's players actually know yet. I know the Oman players do. As Bertel goes downtown, strikes it really well, strikes it into the side screen. Beautiful. Soared into the night sky and soars for the maximum.
Exceptional shot by Kushal Patel. The ball was started in by Shakil Ahmed. Just didn't try to hit it hard, just timed it.
Yeah, he gets a really good piece of that, doesn't he? Thing of beauty the way that one flew away. Never a fielder down there, always a good place to hit. As for the first time really in this tournament, Shakil Ahmed is having a bit of pressure applied to him. He's cut away for four more. That's a poor delivery, a rare poor one. I think he was looking for the arm ball, just ended up being a long hop. And Bertel is looking to make hay whilst the sun shines, or the floodlights shine down here in the power play.
That was a half tracker outside the off stump, gave a bit of room Kushal Patel and cut that down to backward point. This is a good start for Nepal. Oman, they have to pull the game back by taking wickets.
Really good batting. Enjoying watching Bertel's resurgence and exactly what we were hoping we would see from
With 4 half centuries in 5 games.
Yeah, I remember that vividly. One of those was thanks to a Vivian Kingma no ball in Kathmandu. Kingma just returned to the team. Here comes Sufyan Mahmood, who'll probably be the proudest man from Oman in the entire country. Bit of a star himself on social media. 2 million followers on Instagram, this man. Much loved across the Sultanate. He comes in with his little medium pacers, will bowl a lot of leg cutters, take the pace off. Not an easy art to do, but with the keeper up to the stumps, game plan, he'll kind of look at either of the two batters to make a mistake and falter.
This is kind of a bowler that can be effective in this wicket. The wicket is flat, no much of a grass in it. And
in getting the pace off the ball, and you could see that Bertel and Sheikh were enjoying the pace on from Faisal Shah, and then even though he's a spinner, there is always pace on, isn't there, from Shakil Ahmed, because he darts it in so rapidly. Sufyan Mahmood will do the opposite, much longer run up than Shakil Ahmed, but everything will come down much slower. Apart from the occasional fully on pace delivery. Good piece of fielding by the great man Mohamed Nadeem. What must he be feeling, thinking about going back to a T20 World Cup, that this was never on his radar? He'd retired, he was coaching until he was, in essence, told, we need you back.
The 43-year-old young Mohammad Nadeem looks so fit.
I wonder, could it be a last world event for him? Or will he maybe be thinking of one last 50 over? He's a very good 50 over player, of course, as well. You think about his batting and his bowling. Helped away into the leg side, strikes it pretty well, but won't get to the rope. But as we've so often seen throughout this tournament, Nepal's running between the wickets, and their fielding has been nothing short of sensational. In the talk of the tournament, Dipender Singh Airi with 4 consecutive direct hit run-outs in 4 games. And again, we'll be in for a treat. The second innings seen as exactly how Oman try to counteract.
The last ball.
From it's 44 for none.
Shanik, energy 8. Energy. Red Bull.
Skyward Home Appliances. कच्चपको पिरो अब 120 ग्राम 20% एक्स्ट्रा तौलसँगै रु 50 मा कच्चपको पिरो बबाल पिरो छ.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Miami Life. Balkiran Jivan Bima.
English Premier League को प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण केवल कान्तिपुर मैक्स HD र कान्तिपुर मैक्स को एपमा हेर्न नछुटाउनु होला.
And be supplemented by 3 more turf pitches is a very late change. Mohammad Nadeem had the ball. Mohammad Nadeem had the ball and was ready to bowl. Now remember, we've got our timer in operation here.
Straight to the fielder.
Again cut, but can't pierce the infield. Always an important over the 6th, and big show of faith from Jatinder Singh and Nadeem Khan to bowl it.
This has been a good start by Nepal, 48 for no loss.
सेवा बाटे
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बने
Beautiful slim